Hey everybody, welcome to the first video in my series, Big Man in a Tiny House. I'm going to take you step by step through the process as I build this thing behind me. I don't know if you can see, but there is my trailer. And I got the space on February 1st, 2015. And so it's about a week now, and in the process of grinding and primering the trailer so I can get it ready to be painted, just so I can prevent the trailer disintegrating underneath the house after it's built. I anticipate using this home for a long term. So I'll give you a little tour of the space, I'll show you the trailer, and I'll show you kind of what's going on, and then more videos to follow. So if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe and you'll get to see the whole thing beginning to end. I'm the kind of guy who shows my mistakes as well as my successes, so feel free to comment, feel free to offer your own advice. I may or may not take it, but offer your advice none the same, and take this journey with me if you like. So enjoy. This is Mika. She is about 3 years old, and she is my companion in all of this. Hi Mika. What's going on, puppy? You look very happy. Thank you. Something interesting is happening over there. There we go. Here's the trailer. So you can see some of this. I've started priming just areas that didn't look like they needed to be sanded too bad, got done first. Here's some windows that have already been acquired for the project. And then, this section of the trailer has not been touched yet. This is what I will be working on today. This section back here, it has already been primered. It is awaiting paint. Except for that right there, which I would have to remove the tire to get to, so that section is going to wait till last. When I first got the trailer, it was actually 40 feet long, which is legal, but it was just a little too long for my space, which is only 38 feet long. So what I did is I took a grinder and I just cut the last 5.5 feet of the trailer off. So there was another section beyond this section, just like this, that would have stretched the same way this one goes from here to here. There was another one from here back. So that was there and is no more. So now the trailer is exactly 32.5 feet from that back section we were just at, all the way up to right here. That's 32.5 feet. And then this section I didn't count, but we're still well under 40 feet, which is the legal limit. And then these boards are on here just to kind of give you an idea of the final width, even though they are a little short, because the final width will actually be closer to something like that on both sides. But it'll be 8.5 feet. And these are 2x6s. The 2x6s are what is going to be the subfloor, so you kind of get an idea of what the height, that's where the floor will be more or less. And today I will be using the grinder and then getting the priming done. Now when I first got in here, the first thing I tried was vinegar as a rust remover, and it did do something, but it was very labor intensive, and I was not happy with the progress. And then a guy at work gave me this stuff, and this is rust mort, and it was pretty awesome. You just paint it over the rust, and a day later, like, it's basically black instead of rust, and then you paint over that. But this bottle is like $30, and I would need about 6 bottles worth to do the whole trailer. In fact, this bottle managed to do from here back. I was able to do the whole trailer from just that back first section right here, and that's $20 or $30 worth of that rust mort. So that was not a solution that I was happy with. So I was at Home Depot looking for a solution, and I came up with this. And this is once you use the rust mort, you have to prime it and paint it anyway. So this is a rusty metal primer that basically does what the rust mort does, but it's one step of priming and the rust conversion all in one step. So I liked that idea. Plus, this stuff is a lot cheaper than the rust mort. A gallon of this was like $40. So, and I haven't even gone through half of the container yet. So I'm going to just, do the whole thing with it. And if there's any left, I'm going to do a second coat. So this is what you're seeing on the back end of the trailer. This has all been hit with the Rust-Oleum stuff, and the back section got the rust mort and the Rust-Oleum, so it is just super, super protected back here. This was the step out, which I haven't decided. I may cut it off, but this trailer, up until about a week and a half ago, was a 40-foot long camper trailer from like the 1960s or 70s. And so the guy I bought it from just has an excavator, and he basically just brought his excavator in and pulled the camper off of the frame, literally. And so you can see some of my some of the joint ends got a little bent up because of the way he did it, and I just took a sledgehammer and kind of pounded everything back into shape. But structurally sound, and it's got that third rail in the center, which a lot of trailers don't have. So I feel very confident that these are 5,000 pound. Each axle here is 5,000 pounds, so that I can put 10,000 pounds on this and travel down the highway if I wanted to. And I don't plan on building a 10,000 pound house, so I think we're going to be in good shape. I'm also going to be putting new tires and wheels on, and I've been sourcing them, and so far the best price I've seen is about $178 per wheel. So I'm looking at about almost $800 for between the four wheels. But if I had bought a brand new trailer with brand new wheels, I would have spent 15 grand or something, and I'm going to come out of this spending less than 1,500 probably. So I think it's a good deal. Anyway, so that's the progress at the moment. And you can see over there in the background, those are my windows. I bought these on Craigslist from two different sources. And I spent so far a total of about $180 on windows. And they're pretty big. Well, the two are. And they're basically brand new. They're a little dirty because they've been sitting outside and there's been a lot of rain recently. These four here are literally brand new. Still got their stickers on them. And I paid like $20 each for them. So, and then over here I've just got I pardon the mess, but I just moved in. I took all my stuff out of storage and brought it over. So I got my music stuff for when I need to take a break. And then I just got a bunch of junk. And here's my AC unit. I bought this at the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I paid $75 for it. It's a 10,000 BTU, which means it's rated for 500 square foot, and my whole thing once built will be about 270 square feet, so should have no trouble cooling the entire space with that guy. And it's a used unit, but it's not ever been actually used. The filters on it are, well, I'm having trouble with it, but just trust me, the filters in there are brand new. It's never been run. It's got a thermostat on it, and it's got a little remote control, so once I put this up in the wall, I will never have to climb up there to use it. I'll just use the remote or put the thermostat at temperature I want and let it run on its own. So I'm pretty happy with that for $75. Got my computer over here and Mika's little station that when I'm working here, it's a place for her to chill. But here's my drawing in progress of the trailer, and this is to scale so that I can see any problems that may come up. And I had another version built, but I didn't have the trailer yet, so I'm building this new model to be exactly what is on the trailer. And this one's gonna, I added layers to this one. I should have done this before, but because I put layers in, I can, if I ever need to go back and look at my plans and remeasure something or see what I need for a cut list, I can literally just hide anything I want. And then, so this is my trailer with 2x6s on it. Okay, so that's everything for now. So feel free if you want to see, if you're interested, subscribe to this and check it out, and we'll keep going. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going anyway. Peace.